Liverpool won the lottery when they got 140 mil from
They
Barca
did
for him.
indeed, yeah.
What does this say about the vision and intent of Aston Villa?
I think it says a lot about Steven Gerrard and his ability to be able to attract certain players, because initially this is a relationship that's born out of Liverpool. Look, on paper, it looks a wonderful signing. It's a player that's played 99 games over the last 4 or 5 years, so it's not the same player that left Liverpool that really set the heather on fire. It's also a clever move from Villa because there's no transfer fee involved. I would hasten to add there's probably, if best, 50% of the wages being covered. So in Premier League terms, whilst it's got real stardust over it and it looks like a great piece of business, in economic terms, in a January window, Villa have gone out and spent about 7 or 8 million quid because they've gone and got a player, picked up half his wages of, say, 150 grand a week and got him for 26 weeks. So when you look at it from that point of view, it looks something that will really set people's interest
big influence
going.
from Steven Gerrard as well, isn't there?
Well, that's
because
right.
He clearly believes in this player, Coutinho. You wonder if he's really dominated the way that he used to for Liverpool when you think how he played 2017, 2018. Then he went off to Barcelona. I think he's won 2 La Ligas. He's won the Champions League, Copa del Rey. He's been successful, but I don't know if he's really controlled games like he did when he was playing for Liverpool in his POM. So this is about whether Gerrard can rekindle that again. But from an Villa point of view, I think this is a really exciting. I'm struggling to think of a player, a world-class player, and he is world-class, player that Villa have bought of this size. I know he's only coming on loan, but this is really exciting for the Villa fans now. They lost Grealish. I don't know if that's a player that you can really replace, but this is some way to doing that. Be interesting to see how they get the best from him in this Villa team.
I mean, it's a different calibre of player, isn't it? Suddenly they've gone up a notch or 2 or 3 or 4.
Yeah, and he'll be playing just behind the front, probably coming in off the left. So very interesting to see what Steven Gerrard wants to do. This is about Steven Gerrard developing as well as a manager, playing with better players. There's already a good squad that he's inherited, but he's been disappointed to have lost that last game against Brentford. They played Manchester United on Monday night, and they're a wounded animal. And Manchester United may be there for the taking. I don't expect Manchester United plays badly again as they did against Wolves.
You see, when he was at Rangers, I had a lot of the players were like, Steven Gerrard, you better go to Rangers and join him.
Yep.
The same is happening at Villa, is it not? Coutinho would probably say at Villa, well, Gerrard's here. Yes.
Well, I think it helps the mix because of their relationship. Obviously, on a loan signing, you get a different dynamic to it. Now, there's an option to buy, not an obligation, and the obligation to buy if they feel that he is able to continue to perform at a certain level, because they probably got the ideal scenario. If you look at him over the last 4 or 5 seasons, at Liverpool he was playing 30, 35 games a season. When you go to the La Liga, he's playing 18 in the first season, then he's playing 12 in the third, 12 in the fourth. He's played 20 games last year for Bayern Munich, so he's not playing more than 20 games a season.
Yeah.
But that's irrelevant,
yeah,
because ultimately he's going to Villa for 18 games. So ultimately they can get the value from him that they're probably paying for. If he is 75% of what he was when he was at Liverpool, it's a great signing.
Sure.
If he's less than that, then you're starting to move into the territory of it looks good on paper, but will it become a productive outcome? But I think in the instances of replacing a Jack Grealish sort of creative quality on the ball figure, I think Villa fans will be very excited by it.
Very much so. I reckon other clubs will sit up and think, right, we better get our acting gear here. Do you not think, Martin? They look at that and they think, you see what Villa have done this morning?
Well, definitely. They're looking at the season, aren't they? Looking ahead. They wanted to back their manager. He's a young manager determined to be successful. And you look at the team, I'm just looking at Buendia hasn't really taken that position, has he? From the left-hand side. So maybe he's going to come in, Coutinho, to replace perhaps him on that left-hand side. Young Ramsey is now developing. There's 1 or 2 decent players in that Villa team. So he just needs to make the next step. And this is a huge step if they can get him playing the way he used to at Liverpool.
Are they years away yet, Simon, from challenging the likes of Tottenham or emulating what West Ham have done?
Not Tottenham, according to
Conte,
because they're a mid-table side.
True.
So they're in the same space. But they're a long away from getting anywhere near the top 4 in this division.
In 13th place just right now.
Yeah, and you look at this, and again, I don't want to be sort of pouring water all over this, but this is a £150,000 a week signing for 26 weeks. So it's a £4 million outlay. And the reasons why he's gone to Villa is primarily because he's got the connection with Gerrard. So that's great if he is what we think of Coutinho. When we close our eyes and think of him, we think of him scoring wonder goals against Stoke whilst playing for Liverpool and being sought after in a £142 million transfer, which, by the way, was way over the top based upon what they've got in return for it. But on paper, it looks a good signing. It looks like the Gerrard factor is having some resonance. And for £4 million, for Aston Villa, it's a non-decision in Premier League terms.
Let's hear. Actually, Simon, you've made a very good case for it. Yeah, sure, it is what it is. Let's not go overboard here. I wonder what Villa fans think of this, though. You've got Coutinho through the door, subject to this work permit and the medical being passed. And of course, you would have to think that will all happen. But what does it tell us about the ambition, the vision and intent of the football club right now? Give us a call on that, Villa fans, if you want to give us a ring. 03717 223344. You can shoot me a message, 81089.
Jim White and Simon Jordan, Monday to Thursday morning 10 till 1 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.